Hi everybody, that's Allie.
And that is Dash,
Welcome to our playdate.
where we choose a game, sometimes make up our own rules, and play for a while.
Enjoy listening and playing along.
Or don't. We can't hear you. It's a podcast. So now that we know what we're doing, do you want to do a podcast?
Yeah, we can. Let's do a podcast.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Hey, little ghosties.
Hey, little ghosties. Today we're going to do Battle of the Decades. We did this before. Dash just looked it up on last season. We did it last season?
Season 7.
Ago. Season 7.
Yeah.
Many moons ago. Many
time
seasons ago. 1 year ago, but many seasons ago.
I believe we had just started doing video. That was our first season doing video podcasting was in season 6.
Okay.
So the video exists out there somewhere.
Okay. So so this is Battle of the Decades. We decided the first person to get to 5, but you have to do one from every decade.
Yes.
And then your 5th one can be from whatever. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So you went first last time.
Okay. You go first.
I will go first this time.
Yeah.
And I will read to you the question. Do we get to choose which decade we want to answer?
I think so.
Okay, so go ahead. We have 80s, 90s, aughts, and 10s.
I'm going to go in chronological order.
Okay.
So 80s.
All right, 80s first. English scientist Tim Berners-Lee is credited with inventing what in 1989? It's a very important thing that we still use to this day.
Invented in 1989.
Right at the end of the 80s.
Taylor Swift.
He invented Taylor Swift?
Yes.
No.
In a lab.
Incorrect.
He invented Taylor Swift in a lab.
He just made her.
Yes. She was born in 1980. She had a whole album.
Yeah, she had a whole album called 1989.
It's Taylor Swift, and I will not accept.
And also,
another
she's what,
answer.
the perfect pop star? Like she was created in a lab to be a pop star?
Correct.
No, incorrect.
No one's talking about it, Dash.
He invented the World Wide Web.
Oh, that was Al Gore. Everybody knows that. This card is...
No, Al Gore invented the internet. The World Wide Web is a different thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I always wondered, why do we keep typing www in front? Like, if it's always www, we could have just skipped that
you
part.
You don't have to
now,
anymore.
Yeah, now we got to it. I remember the first time I accidentally forgot to type www, and it still popped up, and I was like,
or sometimes when it doesn't pop up, and you're like, really, guys? Really?
Yeah.
We got to go back and put the dubs?
Right, yeah, it's like, yeah.
Happens at work sometimes.
It does.
Oh, it's annoying. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you did not get that card.
I did not get it.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Okay. What do you want to do, Dash?
I mean, I guess we could keep this one because you haven't answered the other question. Well, yeah. I will do. Let's
just
go.
put it at the bottom
You know
of
what?
the pile.
I'm going to go in chronological order as well.
Wow, copycat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get this one. It's so easy. Mine was hard and yours was so easy.
Okay, but you know what? You owned me in the last game, so I feel like I kind of deserve
Every
this.
episode is a fresh chance for me to beat you. Okay. Emilio Estevez. Or Estevez. Or Estevez. As you would say it. And Molly Ringwald starred in which 1985 movie?
The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Yes. So I have the 80s. All right, Allie. Still the 80s?
Still the 80s.
Jimmy White, Alex Higgins, and Cliff Thorburn were all professionals in which sport during the 1980s?
Are you serious? This is so
really hard question.
This is so
I'm gonna because nobody knows the answer to this. It is snooker.
Come on.
It's the game snooker.
No.
Okay. Ready? You should know this one. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster took place
it was a bad one.
It was a bad one. Have you watched Chernobyl on
I can't.
You can't, really?
No, I can't.
Oh, it's so good and devastating.
Here's the thing. I have the book. The book is in my house. I have not read it. But that author, who is, I think his first name is Adam. His last name is definitely Higginbotham.
That's amazing.
The first name doesn't matter when your last name is Higginbotham.
Correct, yeah.
There's something about his psyche that it's like the most truly some of the most horrific and terrifying things to me personally are what he likes to write about. Because to me, it's about this horrific slow burn of it's bad and then it just gets horrible and it's horrible for a really long time and then everyone dies. And that's what he wrote a book about Chernobyl, and then he wrote a book about the Challenger disaster.
Oh, wow.
Not the one that blew up. The one that re-entered the surface and then just disintegrated for hours. That one.
Yeah. Columbia?
And I cannot imagine two more horrifying realities. And I listen to horrible things all day long. And I cannot imagine a more horrifying reality.
Yeah.
So bless that man and his psyche. I hope he has a good therapist. I wish the best for him. But anyway, what was the question? Did I answer
We never
it?
got to the question. So the Chernobyl nuclear disaster took place near to which city in the north of the Ukrainian SSR in the Soviet Union? The Chernobyl nuclear disaster took place near to which city in the north of the Ukrainian SSR in the Soviet Union?
I don't know.
Pripyat.
Come on. Come on. You get the Breakfast Club and I get Snooker and Pripyat? Get out of this game.
This is why I asked you if you had watched the show.
This game is rigged. This game is
How
rigged.
is it rigged? I shuffled.
This game is rigged.
And then I split it in half.
And then he split it in half unevenly.
90s, please.
Who played Marge Gunderson in the 1996 Coen Brothers movie Fargo? Aren't they the Coen sisters now?
No, I think wasn't the
Oh,
Wachowskis.
the Wachowskis.
Yeah.
Okay. Who played Marge Gunderson in the 1996 Coen Brothers movie Fargo? Even I know this one.
Marge Gunderson? I don't know. That one I don't know. I never watched Fargo. I never
Who's
watched Fargo.
Who's the one woman in Fargo?
I don't know. Margot Kidder? I don't know. I never watched Fargo.
What?
I never watched Fargo.
I am going
and
to
I know
need
there's a movie and a series.
Get your life together.
Who was in Fargo?
Frances McDormand, get your life together.
Didn't Ben Affleck make a Fargo movie?
No.
Okay.
Argo.
What did he make? Argo. That's the one I was thinking of. Sorry.
Please get your life together.
All right. Get your life together and remember Pripyat. 80s.
Yeah, you didn't know it. Stop lying. You did not know it. Nobody knew it.
The Iraq-Iran War began in 1980 and ended in which year?
Are you serious?
It was in the 80s. You have like a one. Okay.
87.
Oh, you're so close. It ended in 88.
Get out of here. I'm furious.
How come all these questions are about war?
I'm furious.
I feel like that's the only thing that happened in the 80s was just war. Different wars all over the place.
A very, very cold war.
And now we're back. Great.
It's fun. Everything is fun. Everything is fine.
Everything.
It is
everything
absolutely
is awesome.
fine. Who replaced George H.W. Bush as the president of the United States in 1993?
William, the comeback kid Clinton.
William Jefferson Clinton. Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on William Jefferson Clinton.
On
his Arkansas name. Former governor of Arkansas. Actually, he's more like.
Yeah, please do your Bill Clinton impersonation right now. Right now.
Okay. He's more like down here, and it's like in the back of the throat is where the sound comes from.
Yeah, I bet that's where
like
the sound
back
comes
here.
from.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Hillary, Monica, Hillary. I should get a point just for doing
that
William Jefferson Clinton.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you one of the 80s ones because you got the Bill Clinton, and also because I want to move on, and I don't want you to keep answering 80s questions.
No, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna earn it.
Okay, you're gonna earn it.
I just get a bonus point.
Gotcha. Meryl Streep won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 1983 for her role in which movie?
Oh my God.
She had to make a decision.
Sophie's Choice?
Correct, yeah.
Oh my God, I've never seen it.
You earned it.
Out of here.
You earned it. All right, Allie, give me an aughts question, please.
Meryl.
I've never seen Sophie's Choice either.
I've never seen it. Yeah. Apparently, it's about a woman named Sophie, and she has to make
she has to make a choice.
Which UK band released their first single, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor in 2005? You will not know this.
I will not.
No.
Which UK band? I Bet You Look what? Good on the dance floor?
I bet you look good on the dance floor.
I don't know. Whatever band Robbie Williams was in before he became Robbie Williams?
No, that's incorrect.
Yes. I do want to see his movie, though. The one where he's a monkey.
I think it's probably going to be the most unhinged thing I've ever seen. And I cannot wait.
Yeah. What was it? What was the answer?
Oh, Arctic Monkeys.
I was close. Robbie Williams is a monkey. Arctic monkeys. There you go.
Arctic monkeys. I wouldn't have known that either.
Yeah. All right, Allie. What was the final score?
90s.
Yes, 90s. What was the?
You got into such a habit of reading the 80s ones that I was like, let's just.
Yeah. What was the final score when France beat Brazil in the 1988 FIFA World Cup Finals?
First of all, if it's 1988.
1998 World Cup Finals.
Why am I getting every sports question?
None of the previous ones were sports questions.
Yes, they were. Snooker?
Isn't snooker like a...
I thought it was
Isn't it like a card game? Yeah, it's not a sports thing. Also, how
Didn't
popular was snooker?
Team? I don't know. How many points? 15.
15 in a soccer game?
Yes.
I'll give you a clue. If you don't even have to give me...
Because I feel like it would be memorable, and a score of like 3-0 is not that memorable, but like 15-0, people remember 15-0.
I'm going to give it to you because you subconsciously, somehow, our minds connected, and you got 3-0. And you use that as the example. 3-0. France beat Brazil.
I don't know why that's memorable. Who cares? Why? Why is that memorable?
3-0 in a World Cup game is actually a huge win. 3-0? Do you know how hard it is to score one goal in soccer? There are games that end in tie 0-0.
I've watched soccer, Dash. I've watched more soccer than you.
Yeah,
but
you
I
probably
feel like
have.
3-0 in a World Cup game is like... I mean, well,
also,
and the
France
thing is,
versus Brazil.
Well, France is super good now.
Yeah.
And Brazil is genuinely, well, traditionally pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, you're reading for me now.
Odds?
You're reading for me now. Yeah, odds, please.
What is the name of the fictional planet where the 2009 movie Avatar is set?
Oh my God, I know this. Hold on. Pandora.
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
Sorry, I've been hitting the microphone a lot. I'm sorry, everybody.
How great is this? Also, Way of Water, not a bad movie. A little cheesy.
Was that the new Avatar?
But the graphics were amazing.
I just saw Avatar for the first time, like within the past year.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
You've never? Okay.
I had never seen it until then. It was fine.
I mean, the original movie, the CGI was fantastic. I mean, it was basically Pocahontas in space.
Yeah,
That's really what it was.
It was honestly fine.
It was fine. It was a fine movie. Way of Water was also really good, but the story was also, again, just like the first one, super predictable. I
did think it was weird that they like plugged their hair into their horses. That was, I felt some type of way about that. I'm not sure what I felt, but I felt a feeling. Mm-hmm. That is for sure.
I think it's funny that Disney's Animal Kingdom was like, we're going to build a Pandora park, but not for another 10 years. Because the technology that we want to use in this park
doesn't exist
yet. But they were building it based on the idea that the technology would exist. The same goes for the movie.
Why don't they just make the technology?
That I think pretty sure that's what they were doing.
Okay.
They had to. But the reason why it's like the technology idea exists, but things need to get smaller.
Yeah.
And the way technology doubles every certain amount of time, which is why back in the day we had 3.5 millimeter floppy disks that had 7 megabytes or
Do you
whatever.
Mean save icons, Dash?
Yeah, the save icons, the 3D prints of the save icons.
Those were real things that existed in the decades that we're talking about here on these cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then, like, little by little, things have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. The first video game systems were 8-bit systems, and they went to 16-bit systems, and then the Sega was a 32-bit system, and then Nintendo 64, right?
And now TV is actually so good that your eyes cannot process how good it is.
Correct.
It's actually better than your actual eyes.
Correct. Anything over...
That is dumb.
Yeah. Anything
That's
over
dumb.
2K, your eyes literally cannot see the difference.
That is dumb.
Mm-hmm. Which is why when someone's like, should we get an 8K TV?
No,
you should not get an 8K TV.
Your brain will explode.
Mm-hmm. Also, from a audiovisual engineer, I'm here to give you some advice. It's not about the 2Ks, the 4Ks, or the 8Ks. What you really want to be looking at is refresh rate. A higher refresh rate, something like a 240 refresh rate.
It's going to smell a lot. It's going to smell a lot better if it's refreshing more often.
A 240 refresher will give you a much sharper
Sometimes
image.
you need that squirt at lunch. You got to just reapply at lunch, and you just feel real refreshed.
All right, Allie, you are going for the aughts to try to tie me right now.
Yes, I am.
Which R&B singer won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 2002, a year after releasing their debut album, Songs in A Minor?
Alicia Keys.
Yes, that is correct. Alicia Keys. Yeah. Bravo. Good job.
Yeah, I have that album.
All right, Allie, give me a 2010s question.
2010s question.
2010s question.
Which British historical drama film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2010?
British historical...
I can even tell you some people who are in it.
British historical drama film won Best Picture in when?
2010.
In 20... It's not The English Patient, because that came out way, way earlier.
Correct.
Historical drama film. Who you said you could even tell me some people who are in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Jeffrey Rush was in it. And Colin Firth was in it.
I mean, it's a British movie, Colin Firth, of course.
Yeah, of course.
British historical drama.
Yeah, it's actually a really good movie.
I feel like I would have even seen it. What is it?
The King's Speech.
Oh, The King's Speech. Yes.
I thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah, I didn't get it. So I'll just put here.
We don't talk about Jeffrey Rush anymore, but he was my favorite actor for a long time until he was nasty to women.
Oh, we don't
we'll
like
just
that.
say that.
We don't like that.
No, we don't like that.
So this is, you can pull ahead now if you get this right.
Okay.
Which artist released the albums Red in 2012?
Taylor Swift.
Yes. Who we were just talking about.
I told you she was made in a lab. She's watching over me.
Yeah.
Her spirit is here.
Is she at the Met Gala tonight?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen her.
Okay.
I haven't seen her. She was also not on the guest list, so I don't know.
Also, an excellent point was brought up today, which is, what do they actually do at the Met Gala? And
it's a fundraiser. They walk around the Met, and
that's it. They just walk around the Met and drink champagne.
No, I think it's a gala. They have dinner. They dance. It's a party.
Pass around hors d'oeuvres.
It's a party.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser.
Cool.
For the Met.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They do what rich people do. To hang out and, I don't know, wear clothes that no one else can afford. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So
now I get to... No, I still haven't done the 2010s.
You haven't?
No, you pulled ahead.
Okay, so I'm ahead now.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. Blessings. Peace and blessings. Okay. Who was awarded the Golden Ball Best Overall Player award at the 2019 FIFA Women's... I'm sorry.
Mia Hamm.
No. FIFA Women's World Cup.
She's the only one I know on the women's team.
Megan Rapinoe.
Oh, okay. I have no idea who that is.
She's the one that had pink hair for a while.
Okay.
Short, like white, blonde hair.
Yeah.
And then it was pink for a while.
I don't know. I remember.
And she was big. She was one of the spokeswomen in the "We're Better and You Should Pay Us More" campaign.
Yes. Okay.
And I think she's married to a WNBA star.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, you get to pick the category.
Okay.
Because now you've done all the decades.
I feel like aughts is my
sweet spot. Okay, here we go. Which song released in 2004 featured the lyrics, "Can you practice what you preach, or would you turn the other cheek?" Can you practice?
Where is the love?
By?
The love. Where is the love?
You got the title of the song. What is the band?
I didn't say band, did I?
Yeah. Which song? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yes. So Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas, yeah. Ew. I hate Black Eyed Peas.
You have come from behind to win this game.
It's my favorite thing to do. Favorite thing to do. Nailed it. And I also got my extra point.
And you got your extra point for the Bill Clinton impersonation.
Bill Clinton impersonation. Can I tell you?
Yes.
I think I've told you this before, but I've never said it on mic. Y'all, if you have not watched the third season
of
American Crime Story about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton.
It was impeachment, right? American
It's
Crime
called
Story
impeachment.
Yeah.
When I tell you I did not know that was Clive Owen. I did not know that was Clive Owen. And Homeboy is in the credits from the beginning.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm like, where's Clive Owen? Like, where is Clive Owen?
Yeah. When is Clive Owen showing up?
My eyeballs would like to gaze upon Clive Owen. He was in a full episode before I realized that he was playing Bill Clinton. Whole episode. Had no idea it was him.
Yeah, he's so good.
Acting.
He's that good.
Also the makeup.
Yeah, also
they put a nose on him.
Yeah.
They put a nose.
But
on him.
I hope that he like won some awards for that because
he should. To be 100% fair,
yeah,
the acting in that entire series is off the chain.
Yeah, it's outstanding.
It is off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
That if you want to see really good acting, just watch any of those. I mean,
we've
talked about Cuba Gooding Jr.'s performance before.
Yeah.
I did not know
I kind of want to watch
Ross
it again.
from Friends could act, and it turns out that he
David
can.
Schwimmer.
Thank you, David Schwimmer. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it's so good. So good.
Man, those whole anthologies. So you have the American Horror Story anthology series,
which those are fine.
Those are fine. But if you're into horror, they're good for you.
I mean, I can't get through the one in Roanoke. I can't get through it.
Okay.
I've watched it. I can't get through it. I can't get past it.
I stopped after Asylum, I think.
Yeah, that one was. They got progressively rougher, and then for some reason, I just I can't get past Roanoke. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to pick it up again in October.
And then there was American Crime Story, which had the O.J. Simpson, the murder of Gianni Versace, impeachment, and then another one. Which I think was the brothers, the
Menendez brothers.
I think isn't it the Menendez brothers? The fourth
season? Didn't know it was that. If I wasn't going to watch that, but now I will because it's American Crime Story.
And then there's another one that's an anthology series that I don't remember now. In that same vein, where like each season is its own thing.
There's American Horror Stories.
Okay, yeah, American Horror Stories.
But that's just like
that's just
independent episodes.
Right. Each episode is a different story. Yeah. But I think there's another one in that same vein where it's like you have American Horror Stories, American Crime Stories, and then there's something else that I'm forgetting now. But still good. Still very
Sports
good.
Stories, maybe?
Oh, it might be American Sports. Isn't that the Aaron Hernandez one? Yes.
Which I didn't
American
see.
Sports, yeah.
I didn't see that. It's the same franchise, though. I should probably watch it.
Oh,
it's just, it's going to be good. That's the upsetting thing.
Yeah, I mean, the bad thing is the Aaron Hernandez story is really sad.
Really sad.
Yeah. For several reasons. Yeah.
It's just sad all around.
Yeah. He was a Gator, too. I watched him play. It's sad.
All right. Well, let's leave on a real downer, shall we?
Yeah, we kind of wanted to leave you on a note today. The positive here is that all of those series are awesome. The acting is amazing. The writing is incredible. So, yeah, some of the stories are really sad.
But you can also just Google the story so you know how it ends. If you need to mentally prepare, like I often do, you know how it ends. Yeah. So that helps.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
All right. So there's nothing to rate because we don't have a box. It's just a deck of cards, but the cards are this really cool matte color.
And if you like this, you can go back to season 7 and hear us play it another time.
Yeah.
When maybe I'm not as bad at the 80s.
All right. We'll see, you'll see us next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Now we'd love to hear from you.
You can visit playdatepod.us to watch our videos,
access our episode library,
find out more about our brand of quality, clean comedy,
and contact us with any questions or comments.
Improvisers love audience suggestions, so make sure you visit playdatepod.us.
And the podcast you just heard was a production of Society Circus Players.
If you like what you heard today, please rate, review, subscribe, and share it with a friend.
And finally, if life's a circus, we're the clowns!
It's the point of view of everybody that's like, oh, this isn't a thing. Because the radiation is not something you can see or touch or feel. But it's
and then your face melts off.
And then your face melts off, yeah. So... yeah. So it's like, but watching everybody like stand on a bridge watching this explosion.
Radium Girls, right? Like where they're like, no, she has syphilis, and then she's like, no, my jaw fell out. That thing in your hand is my jaw that fell out of my skull.